So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again and we have another game to look forward to. Yes, games are coming thick and fast this month, which is cool. It's really good, especially when we're winning. And it's a nice feeling, isn't it? Winning, 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 winning. Yeah, it's apparently negative and toxic, though. So, you got to be careful because you're not allowed to want to win. You're so toxic. What's going on with my lighting? Like, what is going on here? What is this all about? Why is my lighting going funky? Look at that. But anyway, big up to everybody in the chat. Lee, bring me a beer. I am not drinking any beers today. I drank a little bit too much yesterday. Me and Jez were sat backstage for about, I think we left at 6 o'clock after we'd done player ratings. I strolled into bed at 7 a.m. this morning. I'm feeling it a little bit today. So we're on the Nestea today. And no alcohol being consumed whatsoever. This drink is elite, by the way. If you haven't tried it, you should. But anyway, it looks like piss, though, doesn't it? Like, I can't lie. Some clever dick in the chat go, that's beer, you've poured it into that bottle. But anyway, listen, it's not sent notifications out because the amount of videos yesterday. So make sure you are smashing the likes up. That will get more people here. And make sure you are subscribed as well. Big up to everyone watching on Facebook as well. I see you all. Big up. No reason why we can't beat them. Yeah, look, this is the thing. We've got a proper opportunity here to bury them tomorrow, Sunday even, because we're 11 points clear of them already. Yes, they've got a game in hand, but if we can beat them on Sunday, boy, that's going to be hard, even for a team that have been relentless like Liverpool have in terms of stringing wins and results together over the last few seasons. I don't even think they'll catch us. Yeah, I really don't, unless we capitulate, which, listen, we've done that last season. We do it every season, so it is possible. But I think if we beat them on Sunday, I think they're ruined. Yeah, and we're playing really well at the minute as well. So it should be a good game. It's going to be interesting to see what lineup he puts out. Obviously, Thomas Partey didn't make it onto the pitch. So we know he's going to start, providing he stays fit. But yeah, it's a bit of a madness because they've been shocking this season. But just like Man City, they can just turn it on just like that. Yeah, and they can blow you away real quick. Salah's done nothing all season. Their best player this season has been Firmino. Yeah, and I think he's on 5 goals, something like that. Man said Lipton Peach is where it's at. That's nice as well. I can't lie. That drink is nice. Is it a free hit? It was actually this game, wasn't it, that they the super fans were saying free hit. Oh, that's beautiful. Are you ready to answer any of my questions about Arteta? Give me your questions, Jay. Give me your questions. Give me the questions. I love how after 3 years, everyone's loud, you've been proven wrong. Well, I ain't, because he ain't won anything. What's he won this season? He ain't won a trophy yet, has he? Yeah, and the way we're playing in the Europa League, mate, do not think we're winning that. Especially when the teams like Atletico, Barcelona, who else is there? There's another one. Inter in Barca's group. Who's the AC Milan? That's it. That's who I'm after. Them teams could be coming down. So, yeah. And then obviously we've got Jose in this competition as well. That ain't going to be easy. I know they lost last night, but Jose has a very, very, very good record against Arsenal. So, yeah, anyone who thinks we're just going to walk that Europa League, ain't happening. Ain't happening. Stephen says it's now time to stop moaning. Well, why is it? I can do what I like, mate. You don't have to watch it, do you? I love how rattled you get. People get so rattled. Yeah. Oh, Lee's Arteta out. It's about time you humbled yourself. What? Because we're sat top of the table after 8 games. Like, it's 38 games, right? And the thing is, you'd think, being an Arsenal fan, that you would learn. Because every season, we sit here and end up here. Every year. Oh, we're top at Christmas. Oh, but since New Year's Eve, yeah, we've had the most points. Or we came second if you calculated it from Christmas to May. Like, grow up. Honestly. They're rattled, mate. They're rattled. Because they thought I weren't going to get any views when we start winning. I actually earned more last month and the month before than I did on the last month of last season when we bottled everything. So yeah, mad, isn't it? Crazy how I still get views when Arsenal win. Who knew? Big up to Hasib, man. Hope you're well, bro. I see you're confident for the weekend. I am confident. If the game with Bodo was away, would you be less confident? Not really, if I'm honest. We play them away next week, didn't we? Not really. I think we're playing well at the minute, and Jesus is just mad, isn't he? Yeah, he's been brilliant. So yeah, man said I'm turning into a top gooner. I see something today. Elon Musk is going to allow everyone who's been banned to come back on Twitter. Wait for that day. Yeah, they will be in bits, absolute bits. Yeah, it's funny because I got banned off of there, and then they all cheered it like it was a trophy. Obviously, you know, they don't see many trophies with this manager, do they? 1 out of, I think, 10 that he's entered, he's won. So yeah, they cheered that like a trophy, and now they still talk about me all day, every day. My name's mentioned every day. It's like, wait till I go back on there. If that's true, imagine if he gives you your old account back as well. That was mad. That would be hilarious. Big up to Pear, man. Noticeably, unlike Superfans, does not move the goalpost. Exactly. The goalposts are win the title. That's it. The aim of elite sport. I think a lot of people are forgetting it because we are top at the moment. But they're forgetting the aim of elite sport is to win the honour, win the trophy, win the medal. So whilst it's great and we've had a fantastic start, and I think we've been the best team to watch and we've been superb for results, there's still 30 games to go. Like, you'd think after last season, we'd just stop bottling it with 3 games to go. You'd think that Arsenal fans would slow down a little bit, wouldn't you? But no, like I've said before, they are the dopiest and thickest fans in world sport. But it's what it is, isn't it? Let them crack on. Big up Chris, man, on Facebook. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well, buddy. Prediction for Man City versus Southampton. Big up Chike with the donation. I think comfortable victory for Man City. Is it at the Etihad? Is it? Let me have a look. Let's have a look at the fixtures this weekend. It is. Oh, that's going to be a rout. 7-0. I'm not even joking. 7-0. Trent versus Martinelli. Thank you for that, Chike, man. Trent versus Martinelli. Trent got cooked last time. Big up Jason. No, it's not even about proving wrong. Just acknowledgement of Arteta and the team improving. It's his first job as manager. That ain't my problem. That's not why I wanted him. I didn't want him for that reason. Yeah. Why should like that's like you going and doing an apprenticeship or training to be a pilot. Yeah, but you've only trained. You've only been sat next to the actual pilot for 3 years. Yeah, and you've just been watching and learning. And then British Airways phoning you up or emailing you or LinkedIn and saying, oh, by the way, we want you to do all of the long haul flights to America with us on this day every week, twice a week, blah, free time, whatever it may be. Would you get on that plane? Like, as a passenger, knowing that guy's not qualified? You wouldn't, would you? So why is it any different for football? The guy's not qualified to manage Arsenal. So when he actually proves me wrong by winning the league, then I'll shut up. But anyway, the team's improving. Yes, the team has improved. It's gone back to where it was in 2016, which weren't good enough, which is why I protested to get that manager out. We finished second that season, and we're not going to win the league this season. So what improvement? What improvement? I don't get it, bro. Like, yes, we're good to watch at the moment. Yes, we've won 9 out of 10 of our games this season in all competitions. Yes, players are playing in great form at the moment. But we said all of this last season. We said all of this when we went 11 unbeaten. Yeah, and we won 5 straight games. And we were sat 4th. We're free to go. And everyone was, let's all laugh at Tottenham. And then look what happens. So, yeah, It's great that we're top of the table. We ain't winning the league. Let's all deal with that now. Like, let's just put that to one side. We ain't winning the title. So what's the aim? The aim is what these players are coming out and saying at the start of the season, which is now manipulated most of the people that support this football club, because most of them don't think for themselves. Yeah, they just go off of what's fashionable, what a super fan said or what a player said. Yeah, and when 4 of your first team players are coming out in the summer saying that the aim is top 4 and win the Europa League, why do you think that is now the narrative within our fan base? Yeah, if we can get top 4, yeah, and we get the Europa League, like we've not won a trophy in Europe for how long? And people think we're going to stroll the Europa League. Like, why? I don't know. You tell me. I don't really get it. It's mad. The show with Rants is going to be fire. It is, because I'm going to ruin Ronaldo on that. Come on, big up, man. Facts my G. Watching on both Facebook and YouTube. You're a real one, bro. Big up to you, my friend. And you've got a cool name as well. But yeah, consistency is key. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm live with Rants in 12 minutes, mate. Big up K-Show for the donation, man. 12 minutes I'll be on there, mate. But yeah, this is the thing. Like, at the end of the day, right, it's great that we're top of the table. It's great that we're playing well. It's great that players are in good form. It's great that Granit Xhaka's having a good season. It's great that Thomas Partey's back playing well. Great that Jesus and this and Martinelli and this and that. Whatever, great. Cool. So if we don't win anything, then what? If we don't win anything, then what? Oh, but we nearly, and we can't compete because of Haaland. And it's always an excuse. Like, we are not going to win the league. Let's just have that right. Yeah, we're not going to win the league. So what is the excuse for not winning the league in his 4th season, his 3rd full season, which he's on? What's the excuse? Oh, but they signed Haaland. We can't compete with that. Always an excuse. Yeah, and if this fan base get to the end of the season and we've won nothing, but we finished top 4, they'll be cheering like we've won the fucking quadruple. Because they all sit there and say, well, he has to win the Europa League and we have to get top 4. But if he don't win nothing and gets top 4, they'll all be happy anyway. So we don't have to do anything, do we, for this fan base to be easily pleased? And that is why I get the ump sometimes. Yeah, it's great. We're fantastic to watch at the minute. In 3 months' time, we might not be. In 3 months' time, we might have loads of players out injured, and we will have injuries. Every team gets injuries. We've got a World Cup coming up. Yeah, we didn't do enough in the summer window. We've got to hope and pray that this squad stays fit until that World Cup, and hope that when they get to the World Cup, the players, they stay fit at the World Cup and come back fit, ready for the Christmas, New Year, Boxing Day and New Year's Day fixtures. And then the January window opens, and then we have to strengthen. Because if we don't, the drop-off could be mad. Real talk. If we don't keep our players fit, the drop-off would be mad. Yeah, we see last night. Look at the state of that performance last night. Yeah, forget the 3 goals. The 3 goals were all fantastic. The actual performance was a shambles. You had Bambi Lokonga. What does he do? Does anyone know what that geezer does? I'm baffed. I'm actually baffled. What does he do? Like, his stats in Belgium were insane. Yeah, it just goes to show it's not about stats. I've looked at him this season, yeah, and he ain't good enough for Arsenal yet. He might be, but not yet. So loan him out. What does he do? I don't get what he does. He can't pass the ball. He don't track runners. He's always daydreaming. So what does he do? That's the backup, by the way, for Thomas Partey. We need a backup for Thomas Partey and loan him out. Yeah, loan that guy out. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to loan him out. The goalkeeper, by the way, I want to talk about this goalkeeper. Oh, but he made a couple of good saves. That's his fucking job. That's his job. Like, why do people give credit for somebody doing their job? Like, if somebody's gone above and beyond doing their job, i.e., is pulling out weldy saves, yeah, and keeping us in the game, and then we go and nick the game 2-1 or 1-0 or whatever, you can say, cool, he was superb today. Yeah, and yes, he done his job, but he went above and beyond. When a goal scorer goes and bags a goal or a hat-trick, yeah, well, that's their job. Yeah, a hat-trick, you can say they've gone above and beyond. When a goal scorer goes and gets a goal and he's a striker, well, that's your job. Like, do your job. Eddie did his job last night. Well done to Eddie. He did his job. Yeah, and people go, oh, yeah, you know, Eddie this. No, that's his job, mate. Yeah, people get so gassed over minor little things. It's mad. Yeah, people were sitting there gassing up that goalkeeper last night because he made a good save. Yeah, a very good save through the legs of two of our players. The fact is, the geezer shouldn't have got the shot away in the first place because two dopey centre-backs were fucking literally behind each other. How are you? You're supposed to both be here and you end up like that. What is that all about? Yeah, fair play to Rob Holding. I thought he played pretty well last night, but what was he doing? What was he doing? Mad. That performance last night stunk. It was a disgusting performance, but we've won, so it don't matter. But it's mental. It's actually mental. Yeah, but what do I know? You wanted Conte. I don't think Conte would beat Man City to a title. Well, he did for Chelsea. Come on, mate. You're better than this, bro. Surely you, when you were writing that out, you realised that he was Chelsea manager. Yeah, previously, and City were in the league, and he beat them to the title. Come on, man. It was 5 years ago. It ain't like it was like 25 years ago. City are just on another level. My point is, the team look like they're moving in the right direction and Arteta is improving. And you still say Arteta out after every stream. Bro, if we're moving in the right direction, what is the destination of the direction we're moving in? Please tell me. So we're moving in the right direction. Okay, where are we going? Tell me where we're going to end up. That's where I want to be. Tell me. Because it's all well and good saying we're moving in the right direction, but it's very generic. Doesn't tell me anything. You've said a lot without saying anything, bro, and you're better than that. Yeah, come on. You're in my chat all the time. Yeah, and you're never rude either. Yeah, but where are we going? That's my point. It's like, it's all well and good saying, like, it's like when people say, oh, this player's got a high ceiling. What the fuck does that even mean? It just means you've overrated him so highly that you think he's going to be a superstar. Oh, he's got a high ceiling. Fucking no, that's a ceiling, mate. Yeah, that's a ceiling. Jesus Christ. Why don't you just say you overrate the player so much that I think he's going to be the best player since sliced bread and he's going to be better than this player and better than that player and he's going to be a fucking world-class player for 20 years. Why don't people just say that instead of, oh, he's got a high ceiling? Absolutely mad. That performance was abysmal, bro. It was. It was a shocking performance. It's mad. 2 8th place finishes were shocking. Exactly. And this is the thing. People have got very short memories, bro. Whilst it's great that we're sat top of the table at the minute, we're not going to be there in May. And let's not forget, this is his 4th season as Arsenal manager. 3rd full season. 4 seasons. So he better win something this season. He better win something. Yeah. And if he don't, nobody cares anyway, do they? Because they love him more than they love the football club, these people. It's mad. It's actually insane. Would you take Bentancur over Lokonga all day long? Bentancur's a good player. Yeah, smash the likes up, people. Oh, did you say Bentancur or Benaka? No, Bentancur. Somebody else has put this one in. How random. I haven't seen enough of him to comment, bro. I can't lie. But yeah, let's talk about Vieira. Teabag, someone would call him. Teabag looks a good player. He played very well in stages last night. Again, he was kind of in and out of the game at times, but he played pretty well in the end. Yeah, I wouldn't say he was bad at all, but if he's not on the ball, you don't notice anything he does. Yeah, and he needs to bulk up for sure. But yeah, he's looked pretty good. He's looked pretty good since he's come into the team. What's that you're drinking? It's called Nest tea. It's like iced tea, basically. Cold tea. Lemon tea. Are you Arteta in? I'm not Arteta in, mate. Yeah, when he wins the title or gets us in a title race till the last month of the season, then I'll be Arteta off his case. Arteta off his case. But he ain't going to get us in a title race for the whole season. I already know this. I'm not deluded enough to think he will. Lee, if this is the new Arsenal, we shouldn't allow Liverpool to win and get back in form. We've been guilty of pushing teams to good form. Big up Chaitanya. This is the good comment as well, because if they beat us, that means that we've played 2 decent teams this season and lost them both. So I'm not even counting Tottenham before anyone says, oh, we beat Tottenham. Well, we beat Tottenham every year. I don't care. We beat them every single season. Yeah, but Man United, we lost. If we lose to this lot, it pretty much is same old, because it shows we haven't progressed at all in these big games. Yeah, and no, I see other teams go and get results against these better teams, and we can't. Like the last time we won at Anfield, Robin van Persie scored the winner. The last time, I think the last time we've beaten Man United 2 years ago at Old Trafford. That was the first time in, 14 years? Yeah, and that was a penalty when Pogba wiped a player out and Aubameyang scored. So we need to step up on Sunday, man. But I do think we'll beat him. He comes from Portugal. His name is Fabio. Big up DVS, man. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're good, buddy. Let's carry on with some of these comments before I go on with rants. Tony Nunes all day long. I've seen super fans put in Nunes. Oh, he's got a great future at Liverpool. He's got this. He's got that. Top Gooners sitting there saying that he's quality player. He's got a high ceiling. He's better than Saka. Arsenal fans saying this. He's better than Saka. Wow. Okay. I don't know what he's better at, but it ain't football. Do you think Klopp is slowly getting out of his depth? I think the end is nigh, mate. The end is nigh. That's they've had their golden period. And that's it. He did the same at Dortmund. Let's not forget that. He's got a track record of 7 years and then they flop. Maybe their inhaler deal runs out after 7 years. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Big up Wilksy, man. Smash the likes up, people. It was Santi in 2012-13. Well, at Anfield. Last time we won at Anfield, Van Persie scored, mate. I'm sure Van Persie's goal was the last time. It was right at the death as well. Left foot volley, near post past Pepe Reina. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We obviously want to be at the top. The direction we're going, the league is much more competitive. But that's an excuse straight away, bro. Come on. The league is more competitive. Well, be more competitive yourself then. There's nothing stopped us going and buying another striker, a winger, and a centre back, or a right back, or a midfielder in the summer. We've got money. We've spent an absolute fortune. Yeah. And we've not had any fans in grounds for 2 years. And look how much money we've done. So there's money there. There's definitely money there. Unless you're relentless like Liverpool or City have been over the last, it's difficult to win the league. Just asking for acknowledgement. Bro, yeah, I have acknowledged the fact that we've had a good start to the season. And as for Liverpool, yeah, you've killed your own argument because they've spent less than us for 4 summers in a row. Yeah, and would you take James Milner in the team? Would you take Trent at Arsenal? Yeah, what players would you take from Liverpool? Would you take Fabinho? That guy is stiff. He can't move. Yeah, would you take Henderson? Because this has been their team, by the way. So, if you're going to have a look how much Liverpool have spent, they haven't spent a lot. And their owners ain't put nothing in. I think the only money their owners have put in is for the new stand. Yeah, at the upper tier. That's the only money them owners have invested into that football clubs. They've spent next to nothing in comparison. It's mad, bro. But if Liverpool can compete, why can't we? Because we spend more than them. We're not as big as them as a football club in terms of history and trophies and all of that. But we're still a massive football club, and we've got the advantage of it's London. And a lot of players would come to us because it's London. You have to bid the money. And you have to show that you're going to compete and win titles. Otherwise, people ain't coming. Yeah, Liverpool, people will sit there and say, it took him 4 years. Well, it didn't. He got in the Champions League in his first full season. Yeah, so when people compare us to like Arteta to Klopp, that's ridiculous. This guy's in his 4th season. We're still ain't in the Champions League. Yeah, what direction, bro? We were in the Champions League every single season. Yeah, and even when we finished 2nd in the league to Leicester, that weren't good enough. The title, mate. That's it. It's the title. Like one of my friends, he runs an under 14s girls team. Yeah, in Sevilla. Yeah, they go all around Spain. And he's top of the league, 7 points clear. He won the league last season. He won the cup last season. His first manager job ever, first coaching job ever, and he won the league and the cup in his first season. And he said to the guy who owns the club, yeah, he said, when he took the job, if I don't win the league and the cup, I'll quit, because that ain't acceptable. Yeah, and he won the league and the cup. And this season, he sent me a message, season starts on so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. And if I don't win the 2 cups again, I'm quitting. Yeah, it goes club would have failed. That is the mentality. That is the mentality that all clubs should have. Go and compete, go and win the title. Yes, I understand for other clubs, smaller clubs. Yeah, it's hard for them because they haven't got the income and stuff like that. Yeah, but show ambition. Where's our ambition? Our ambition is pump out as much merch as we can. Yeah, go and sign a goalkeeper just to open up the American market. Yeah, and go and get Austin Trusty the process, because his name's fucking hell. What was that? Because his name's Trusty, and they're peddling out Trusty the process. Like, the club's a comic club. It's a joke. It's an actual joke. Then it's got a whole fan base that have been duped by Wenger's lies and deception and like fraudulence over the years of thinking 4th is a trophy. So now, if we don't win the league, which we won't, and we don't win a trophy, which we have a chance, but I don't think we will, and we just finish 4th, that will be cheered like we've won the league. Yeah, that's not good enough for a club of Arsenal size, and that is why I want better. But anyway, I'm late for Rance's show. People say we're moving in the right direction. And if you ask them, they will say top 4. But the right direction is challenging to win the title. Exactly. Yeah, every single person that comes into this chat and says to me, you're negative, you're toxic, he's proving you wrong, he's this, he's that. Every single one of them, if you ask them the question, where are we finishing this season? What would you be happy with this season? They all say top 4. Top 4. And Europa League, because like I said, 4 of our players came out and said, we're going for the Europa League and top 4. So now they can't think for themselves. Yeah, and they sit there and say top 4 in Europa League. How about go and win the league? Been waiting 19 years, mate. 19 years. I think I've been pretty patient. Anyway, Trent is dead, bro. Trent is dead. He can't do anything. Oh, but he gets loads of assists. Yeah, go and have a look how many crosses he spams and how many assists he gets off of them. Yeah, his conversion's not that great. Liverpool invested in a better manager. Exactly. That's exactly why they're better. It's a free hit. Arteta can become a good manager. Well, go and learn your trade at Bolton, and when you are a good manager, we'll consider having you back. All right, mate, calm down. But yeah, this is the thing. Like, why should he be learning on the job? Like, that is the whole point of why I didn't want him in the first place. Why is it him? We're Arsenal Football Club, man. Go and get a serious manager. Yeah, this season it's going well, but it was going well last season in stages. So make the most of it. Good show. Thank you very much, buddy. Please stop being negative. It's making me depressed. Oh, dear. Do you like Harvey Elliott? Massively overrated, but he's a good player. He is a good player. You men are getting turned over. Yotta hat-trick incoming. We are winning the league. It's Arsenal YTS scheme, exactly. Maybe we should pay them YTS money, mate. Yeah, watch out how they start performing then when they want better pay. Yeah, Jay, just because we've got Arteta don't mean we have to accept him, bro. We don't have to accept standards that are below what they should be. Yeah, same with players. Like, I'll give an example. Most people wanted Nicola Pepe out of this football club. So it's okay to be negative about a player that you don't like, but you're not allowed to do it on a manager you don't like because that's negative. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the double standards, not of you, yeah, but of a lot of people that say, oh, you can't be negative. All right, did you want Doozy out the club? Did you want Aubameyang out the club? Did you want Laka out the club? Did you want Pepe out the club? Were you slagging them off every day? But that's all right because you don't like them players. But when it's a manager or a player that you like and somebody else is slagging them off, you're negative. The hypocrisy stinks. But anyway, I'm going to have to go. I'm live with Rants. I'll get the link. 1 second, people. I'll get the link. We're going to go and just dissect all things football. You know how we do. This is my favourite show of the week, to be honest. Well, on a Tuesday as well. And we can chat about any football from any generation. But anyway, smash the likes up. I'll be back again literally in a minute with Rants. And then later tonight, I'm recording with Anfield Agenda with Craig. I don't know when he's dropping the video, but we're going to do a little 20-minute video later this evening. So yeah, man, big up. Come on, big up to everyone in this chat as well. Yeah, everyone who's watched on playback, smash the likes up as well. Would you take Romero over the Bozo Gabriel? Bro, we need to go and get Anderson from Palace. That's the guy. That's the guy. Go and get him in January. You know, that guy with Saliba? Sick. But anyway, thoughts on Conor Ben? Absolute melt. Why would you do that? Yeah. Oh, but he didn't know. He didn't know. Well, he should have known. It's a big fight. It's the biggest fight of his career. And he's absolutely just fucked it up. But anyway, it is what it is. Big up to Tom, man. Where you at, bro? Have you made it to Istanbul yet? Anyway, I've got to go, people. I'm 7 minutes late. Adios, amigos. I'll take the throw. Palace siempre. Ciao, ciao, ciao.